After a recent decision by Vermont's Cannabis Control Board, there is now a pause on granting new retail licenses and applications because the board says there are just too many shops already, too close to one another. NBC5's Stephen Biddick spoke with both dispensaries and the board today. Stephen, what did they tell you?
Yes, Jack. Well, they say Burlington is ground zero for oversaturation, referencing there's already 13 retail licenses in Burlington with a 14th in the pipeline. Now, 3 of those dispensaries are all within about a 10-step radius of each other on Church Street. But it's not just the Queen City. The board also says there's oversaturation in Rutland, Montpelier, and Morrisville.
I'm not sure that it surprises me.
Walking up and down Church Street, you can find a dispensary just about everywhere you look. The oversaturation in the Queen City, along with other areas in central Vermont, leading the Cannabis Control Board to put a pause on new retail licenses, right around the 2-year mark of the recreational cannabis launch.
This is a purely interstate market. You can't just plop another retail store down in an already saturated market and expect there to be an increase in demand. Really, it's just going to be that those are going to kind of compete with each other and bring everyone down.
During the pause, the board is looking at new ideas on how to incentivize retailers to look places where there are fewer dispensaries or more rural places like Newberry, where there could be other approaches.
The board, I would like us to consider ways where you could maybe have a limited retail for cannabis within that general store if they want to do it. And I don't have to talk about the Newberry General Store specifically, but you could see how there would be kind of, behind the counter sales, maybe of just pre-roll, maybe just flower, a limited line of products.
But back in Burlington, the owners of Grass Queen next to Wallflower and Felino say their business isn't sustainable. They'll be closing in late October, telling NBC5 in part on Thursday that, quote, all license categories are saturated, not just retailers. Everyone is doing the best we can, but we pulled something of a Californian here. Governor Phil Scott says, like many things in life, when something's new and fresh, it's all the rage, but not surprised at what's happening.
There are other states doing this. It's not as lucrative as some people think. It's still a lot of work. Any business is challenging, and I don't think this is any exception. So you need customers.
This pause will eventually be lifted once the board figures out where they want to go and what they want to do, and it is not something permanent. We're live in Burlington tonight. Stephen Biddick, NBC5 News.